Went to the show. We got some stuff. All right, boys. This is what we got. Let's talk about it. All right, boys. Happy Tuesday is what it's going to be when this episode comes out. This is actually being recorded on Saturday right after I went to the show. Promise you guys to talk about the show. Went to the show. Let's talk about the show. We had a good time at the show. Guys, it was kind of crazy. I'm not going to lie. I saw a good buddy. Like I said, these were something that we wanted. This was actually, what was this? Like rank 4 on the list. We wanted the Lance's Charizard. Found out it's actually called a V-Memories box. Got to get my shit straight. So yeah, they're called V-Memories. They have the Charizard. They have the Sylveon. Little Celebrations Boys has some Celebrations packs. Battle Styles, Darkness Ablaze. Kind of Ugo packs, NGL, but Dark Sylveon, Dark Charizard nonetheless. Got an upside down coin on this one. Got a regular side coin on this one. Woof, I'm pretty excited. It was a fun show. I saw a lot of friends there. Some people recognized the Nikki cards. They weren't as incognito as we hoped. I went with my buddy Level Up. We had a nice little Saturday treat, a little afternoon delight, if you will. We had a lot of fun. So let's kind of really get into everything that we got. And guys, before we do that, what do we got to do? We got to comment on a video. Why? Because we want to enter the giveaway for the Sun and Moon 2-pack blister. Unbroken Bonds. Team up potentially in it. Let's hope. Can't weigh it. Wouldn't open it unless you wanted to weigh it. What I recommend here, if you're going to open the packs, definitely weigh them first. I wouldn't open the blister. Sell it as a blister if you will, or keep it. It's a beautiful piece. Nostalgic. Guys, all you got to do, comment on a video between video 31 to 40 and I'll enter you into the wheel spin. We'll do a little spin-a-rooski. Whoever wins, DM me on Instagram. I'll send you the blister. All right, boys, let's get started. All right, guys, so yes, we had a little sneak peek. Like I said, I picked up the, what are they called? V-Memories boxes. These are pretty sick. I like them a lot. They got a little Charizard Sylveon on the back. Beautiful boxes. I know that I kind of ragged on collection boxes, but Celebration doesn't have a booster box. So what the heck are we going to do? We're going to go for these. I did see an Elite Trainer box there. Here was the problem. The person who had the Elite Trainer box, like no disrespect to him, but it was kind of a weird interaction, right? He had his Celebrations ETB stickered at $380. Now listen, I understand on TCG, like the unopened price is $380 for a regular Elite Trainer box, right? And that was number 3 on the list, and I did want it. But what happened was I said to him, I said, listen, the last 3 sales are $350. Like it was $350, $350, $350. And he was like, all right, well, what's your offer? And I was like, I'll give you $325. Above 90%, what was that, 92%? Like pretty solid. It was at the end of the show, like, where are you at? What are you gonna do with this offer? Guy looks me dead in the face and goes, that's too low. And I said, all right, so what are we gonna do here? You want 100% market? Is it? I was like, you want 350? He's like, I couldn't do any less than 360. I was like, so the minimum you could do is above market. Really cool. So I was like, you have a great day, sir. Take care. Sayonara. Bye-bye. Sure, we wanted it. Would have been cool to have it. It'll probably end up being a dub regardless if I would have bought it. But, you know, also, like, doing deals is a human interaction. And for me, like, you got to show me a human side of understanding what you're talking about if I'm going to do deals with you. My good buddy, Pokey DJ, he did hook me up with these 2 Celebration boxes. And the next things we're going to talk about. We got the V-Union box. Guys, I wanted one of these. Look at all those Pikachus. Successful, very successful. I guess I should have done some clips of me actually walking it, but who cares? It was a blast. We had a lot of fun. Beautiful little box here. We got a couple of Celebrations packs. Battle Styles, Darkness Ablaze. You know, it was really unfortunate the era of packs that they had for Celebrations because there's so much shit Sword and Shield in here. Like the worst parts of Sword and Shield is in some of these Celebrations boxes. But nonetheless, a lot of Pikachus. Happy about this one. Pretty good condition too. No tears, no major dents, rips. Beautiful. This is the one without the mat. I wanted the mat. Got the one without the mat. What are you gonna do? Whatever. It is what it is, right? Good friend Pokey DJ, he hooked it up with this as well. We did it all in one deal. And then the final piece. Boys, we got 2 of these. One is already gone, and I'll tell you why shortly. But yes, this is if you want to talk about like a dream team of Sword and Shield, this box is just a freaking banger, right? It has the Pikachu Zekrom promo, you know, GX. This thing grades a 10. I think it's an expensive promo, I'm not gonna lie to you. Expensive PSA 10. Guys, pack selection. Sword and Shield Darkness Ablaze, Vivid Voltage, Chilling Reign, Evolving Skies, Brilliant Stars. Let's get a little peek. I see 2 Fusion Strikes. I see another Evolving Skies, another Chilling Reign, some other packs in there. Guys, this is like heavy hitter. This is like a banger. Actually, there's already a heavy hitters box, but this is an absolute yoked box. This box is just stacked to the brim. Do you hit much in these? Not really, because you don't hit in Sword and Shield in general. But this is a really cool box to have nonetheless. I didn't expect to get this one. I picked up 2 of them. One's gone. Let's talk about why. Am I embarrassed? No. Do I feel like a psychopath? Like, kind of. We got a Destin Rivals booster box case. This one, I didn't expect this, and it just kind of happened. My good buddy, once again, I was trying to go pee, and he was like, Nicky! I was like, what's up? Not gonna say his name. He's like, come here. I was like, all right, he's vending. My buddy was vending. He was actually holding my boxes behind his table. What a great friend. And he was like, you want a Destin Rivals case? This guy's got one. And I was like, shit. Like, kinda. So I talked to the guy back and forth. Listen, I'm not gonna really talk about the numbers that we got into because I think it's disrespectful to talk about the numbers because let's just say I got a really good deal on this. It isn't like I got such a good deal that I'm a POS, but I got a good deal to where like, this is the kind of deal you get when you're vending. Let's just put it that way. Nobody comes up to your table with Destin Rivals cases. My boy, I think, needed a little bit of cash, so I was trying to sell these. My buddy just didn't want to buy it today, so I was like, hey, like I can't say no to a Destin Rivals booster box case. Long story short, we had a number that we were negotiating on. We were going back and forth a little bit. We were missing about 50 bucks. So what we did was I actually ended up giving him one of those Pikachu Zekrom boxes. Where is it? Right here. I let him pick between the one that he wanted, and like, let's say we value this at like $250, right? So what we did was instead of me giving him the offer that I was gonna offer him, we took 200 bucks off and I said, here, take the box. I basically just picked this up for, you know, what I was just gonna say without telling you the number, boys. But yes, what a great pickup. I love Destin Rivals. I've said it before, I'll say it again. When you can get Destin Rivals at a good price, I'm never gonna say no. God, this thing is a hammer too. Really cool fun fact about Destin Rivals, all the little cases on them say not for retail sale before May 30th, 2025. That means it's first print, and all of them are first print because they didn't print a second wave of booster boxes for some odd reason. Pokemon and booster boxes are not getting along lately. They are not on the same team. So us booster box boys, the booster box boys, yeah, we gotta pick these up when we can, right? Listen, I'm very happy about this one. If I was gonna tell you on my bingo card today for a Destin Rivals booster box case, I would not have told you that this was on my bingo card for today. So we'll put this one in the closet. Pretty cool for the long term. I'm not upset about it. I'm happy with it. I actually didn't finish my coffee from before. So guys, let's just kind of recap, right? I'm really happy with some of the collection boxes I picked up. Added a little bit of celebration to the repertoire here, if you will. To get another Destin Rivals booster box case, I would say the day was a dub, like a huge dub. Maybe I need to walk more shows, but I need to walk shows where friends are vending, to be honest with you. It was a little hot in the venue. I did go to the Morris County Card Show. They do it at the Wayne PAL, which, you know, if you're in New Jersey, you'll know what I'm talking about, but it's in Parsippany or whatever it is. A little hot. I wish that they would put the air conditioner on. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people in there. It was a good time. I had fun. There were some vendors that I had never met before. This one guy was begging me to make an offer on his Charizard V, and he had a sticker that like 30% above the last sold. And I was like, bro, that's like way above last sold. He's like, make me an offer. I was like, no, like we're gonna be too far apart. He's like, make me an offer. It was like $1,000 he had it at, right? Maybe not 30%, but like it was like 10% above the last sold, right? He was like, make me an offer. I was like, no, like we can't. And he's like, make me an offer. I was like, fine. I was like, dude, I'll give you $800. You want to make you an offer? Like the last sale's like $925, $825, $900. I'll give you $800. He's like, no way in hell would I do 800. I was like, that's why I don't want to make you an offer, because you got a ridiculous price tag on it and we can't do business. Sorry, little mafioso there. But yes, it was a fun show nonetheless. Met some new people. Shout out Zekrom I met. That was cool. It was nice to meet him in person. He said he knows my buddy Plumber, so it was cool to just kind of put everybody together, put everybody in the same room. We had a nice day. I tried to get some more Chilling Reign. People seem like they're pricing Chilling Reign right, except for this one jerk off. He had it for $480. I really shouldn't say he's a jerk off. He's a nice guy, I'm not gonna lie. But like the last day was like $450 and then there's like $460. He's like, where do you want to be? I was like, can we do like $430? Oh no, I offered above 90% again. Can you do it? Nah, bro. Gotta be like $450, bro. Comes in an acrylic. I got Logan. Logan gives me acrylics. I don't need your acrylics. I give out acrylics for Halloween. All right, I give acrylics to my wife's family for Christmas. No, I really don't do that. But I got enough acrylics. Would have been a lot of fun to get another Chilling Reign, but you know what's kind of funny is that when I said no to the Chilling Reign, I was like, I'll think about it, bro. I walked back around, and that's when my buddy was like, yo, Nick, you want Destin Rivals? And I was like, fuck yeah, I want Destin Rivals. Boys! Yes, sir, boys. So, dub of the day. That's the card show. I had a lot of fun. Guys, that's today's video. I hope you guys liked my recap of actually going to a card show. Maybe it would have been cool to include some clips, but like, I don't know, I don't really want somebody following me, like videotaping my interactions. Like, it makes it kind of weird. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, when I vend on the other side of the table, and people come up and they're like, hey bro, how much for that slab? Guys, we're gonna try to acquire this slab. It just kind of like throws the vibe off. Like, I like a natural interaction. So I'll just tell you guys what happened and you gotta take my word for it. So yes, it was a blast. I hope you guys like this kind of content where I talk about going to a show and then I tell you what happened at the show. So here's the results. This was the Morris County Card Show. The card show was on May 2nd, 2026. So, you know, if you're watching this video at some point or, you know, whatever, that's when the card show was. This video is gonna come out, I don't know what, come out like 9 days later than the card show. It should probably be like the 11th today when you're seeing this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I had a lot of fun making it. As a reminder, if you liked the video, like the video. Help me out, boys. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube. Rolling up, getting to the mid threes. We're approaching 3:15. You know, it's like 3:15, if you will, 3:25. I don't know, something like that. Been a lot of fun here on YouTube. Gonna be more content like this. Guys, that's the end of the video. We had a blast today. Thank you for your time. I love you guys. Nicky Cards, out.